Hey guys, welcome to the video, and as you can see from the title of this video, today we are going to talk about the difference of short and long semen retention streaks. Before we're gonna hop into the video, if you like this type of content, please subscribe, like the video, and feel free to follow me on Instagram. It's on the description link down below. Let's hop into it. So I've been getting a lot of questions lately regarding the difference between long and short semen retention streaks. Personally, anything below 30 days is what I would consider a short semen retention streak. And anything above that is more of a longer semen retention streak. Now obviously this is very subjective. Some people would literally say that 1 year is the bare minimum, but let's just say that for the majority of men these days, 30 days, that's a lot, right? And the main reason I want to go over this topic, because I personally always see a massive difference after day 30 in the benefits you're gonna get. So first of all, if you hop on shorter streaks, and I always notice this around day 10, what's gonna happen is your energy is gonna go through the freaking roof. And I would consider, now being about 6 months in, that my energy was higher at around day 10, between day 10 and day 30, right? That's what's going to happen. And especially around day 14, you're going to feel like a ruthless little monkey, right? You're going to be all over the place. And personally, I just feel so much energy at this point. And whenever I talk to other men that are on the same journey, they also tell me that the peak is around 14 days to 30 days. And then it tends to kind of, you know, get a bit different. So a lot of people after day 30, they will say, oh, I've hit a flat line, but actually a lot of different things are happening by then, right? Because in the beginning, you think semen retention is just about feeling very energized, feeling very confident, and maybe you still struggle with talking to women, and now you finally have the energy to actually attack this problem right on. On shorter streaks, you're gonna have more external benefits, right? What I mean with that, it's noticeable, right? On the outside, right? People will notice you're more energized, you're more confident, you're walking with your head up, and you're kind of feeling like the G, as I said, right? In those beginning days, in those days like 14 and everything, you're new to this stuff. The biggest difference I noticed between short and long streaks is that longer streaks, they will get a lot deeper. Longer streaks are not necessarily fun, because what longer streaks will do, they will grab all the shit that is buried within your subconscious mind. So a lot of times, and I've experienced this myself again and again, guys, I go through very painful phases on longer semen retention streaks. But please understand that life is not just supposed to be, hey, I'm confident, I'm feeling good every day. You are supposed to face that pain, because that is going to make you wiser and stronger on the long term, right? And I would argue that the people that hop on longer semen retention streaks, these people really want to experience that. These people understand that, okay, you know, there's more to just, okay, increase confidence. Amazing benefits, guys, amazing benefits, but the benefits get so much different on these longer streaks. So if I would summarize everything, guys, on shorter streaks, you're gonna feel more energized, you're gonna feel more confident, you're gonna want to socialize a lot more, right? You want to talk to everyone. I remember speaking to everyone. I remember, man, around those days, day 14, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 1 week in, I would absolutely, because back in the day I was still quite insecure when it came down to talking to women. I used to feel a lot of social anxiety. Those streaks, those short streaks, allowed me to have all the energy to just go out there and be this ruthless guy just attacking this fear right on, right? It freaking helped me overcome so many things. But as you can see, that's still a bit more of a superficial problem. Like, still, you need to solve it. If you have this problem, you want to solve it, because it's going to make your life a lot better if you're just able to do your thing, right? Be confident, right? On the outer side. But longer semen retention streaks, everything after 1 month, and I would especially say after about 3 months, you will start to discover deep things about yourself. Old emotions or emotions you were never even aware of will come to the surface. You might even go through the dark night of the soul. And for anyone not knowing what that is basically a phase where all the old emotions from back when you were born, or even back when you were a child, that you are not aware of, will come up to the surface to be seen and to be healed. This happened to me personally when I was 21 years old. For 1 week straight, I was crying every single freaking day. I was crying every day, and there was not a specific reason for me crying, man. It was just all the emotions just going and going and going. And during that time, I was on a 4, 5, or even 6 month semen retention streak. I don't even remember, right? And also a thing I've noticed, now we're in it, right? Now I'm grooving. The longer you hop on the semen retention streak, the less you start to care about girls. This is so funny. This is what I noticed in my own journey as well. When I'm on the beginning of the semen retention streak, I'm very social. I'm super social. I become very sociable and I have a lot of motivation to go out there and speak to women. I'm very interested in women, right? I want to talk to them. I want to chat with them. I want to go on dates. But the longer you hop on this journey, the less you start to care. And I'm not even talking about, well, I kind of care, I kind of care and I'm having this non-neediness and I'm attracting all the women I want. No, it's not that. I don't mean that. What I mean is that I truly don't care. I'm not at a point now, and I always realize this on longer semen retention streaks, you become a monk. A part of you just becomes a monk. You just want to work on your own life. You just want to work on your own projects, on your own body. And I'm not saying this is necessarily something you want to do on the long term. If you want to, sure. But please understand that when you hop on the longer semen retention streak, pretty much everything superficial you no longer care about, right? Nothing superficial you care about. I can guarantee you I'm never hooking up in my whole life anymore. And that's something I've realized through semen retention. I will never have a hookup ever again. And I've truly realized this in the past 6 months after some more experiences. I'm done. Like, I'm truly done with that. And that too came from a long semen retention streak. I'm able to see clearly and I'm able to create new values for myself, and I can go very deep within myself. And also another thing I've noticed is that this is quite crazy for you guys, but I think a lot of you guys will experience this if you hop on longer semen retention streaks. Your energy is higher around week 2 and 3. Right? It's not that those same benefits are going to get more and more and more. It's more that the benefits you will get will change. And if you're not really aware of what those benefits are, you might see them as shitty benefits, or I'm feeling terrible right now in this longer semen retention streak. Long-term semen retention streaks are meant for actual internal growth, for deep internal and spiritual growth. That's what's going to happen, because all the superficial things fall away. Bro, when you have been on semen retention for 6 months, right? At this point, you don't even know what it's like to ejaculate anymore, bro. I'm on a long-term streak now, and the way I see women now is like, bro, I truly don't care. Like, I'm not even dating now, guys. I'm not dating. I don't want to. Not at all. I don't care. I don't want it. I don't need it right now. And that's what's going to happen. You become very disinterested in women. That doesn't mean I don't talk to women. That doesn't mean I'm not flirting with women. I am on a day-to-day basis. It's very fun. My energy was higher when I was on 2, 3, 4 week streaks than it is now. Now it's just subtle. Now it's normal. Now I'm chilling, right? My body has gone back to normal. But something deeper will change, right? You will truly get spiritual benefits at this point, and you will actually go through shitty emotions, because those emotions are going to come up to the surface to be healed. You will gain more spiritual insights. You will get a way deeper vision on your path, and you will start to understand what's more important to you. Because in the beginning phases, you are still a lot more distracted, right? On the short-term streaks as well, by the superficial and materialistic world. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's just something I've realized in my own journey as well. Whenever I'm on shorter semen retention streaks, yes, I have a lot more energy, but I'm a lot more distracted by superficial, meaningless things. Now, obviously, you could argue that everything in the universe is meaningless, but things that actually truly fulfill you, right? The deep things that fulfill you, you can truly see that when you hop on longer semen retention streaks, because on shorter streaks, you are more likely to still be distracted, because maybe right now you become very great at speaking to women, and now you can finally hook up with all these girls, just to realize that's neither going to make you happy, and that will actually make you more miserable. That's something I've realized in my own journey. I was finally able to be good around women, and finally understood how to get a woman, get a number, everything. Get the whole process, get her into bed, all this stuff. It made me miserable. I just realized, man, I'm just wasting my energy, and I'm wasting so much time, that I could spend on other things that are gonna fulfill me, that are actually gonna bring meaning into my life. You create more depth in your life on these longer streaks, right? A lot more depth is going to enter into your life. You're really gonna understand what's important in your life and what's not important. Like, you will just look through all the pleasure. You will look through all the things that are holding you back, and it becomes effortless to just get it out of your life. One thing I also have to say is that when I was on shorter semen retention streaks and I would break my cycle by fapping, I was feeling a lot more guilt and a lot more shame on a day-to-day basis that I no longer feel right now. The way I see myself now is that, hey, I'm a man and I don't fap, and that feels freaking good. That gives me a lot of self-respect to truly look myself in the mirror and just understand I'm a freaking man. I don't fap, because my strongest version wouldn't be doing that. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.